right, if you are just waking up, NBC News projecting that Donald Trump has won the presidential election. Of course, President Trump declaring this himself last night, and the market's certainly getting there pretty quickly, too. Joining us right now is Axios co-founder Mike Allen. And Mike, I want to first of all give you credit because you told us off camera, I think we reported it on camera after, but you told us last week that you thought by 5 a.m. we would know what had happened. You weren't sure which direction, but you said we'll know something, and you were absolutely right. What do you think of how this has played out?
Yeah, Becky, President Trump surprised across the country, across every demographic group. You know, going into this, a lot of people said, well, there were two scenarios, right? A convincing Harris win or a narrow Trump path. A Trump romp was not a scenario that most operatives, experts saw. How did he do it? One, massive move with Latino voters and improving his margins with voters that Vice President Harris won, but that he did much better with, including women, including independents. And by doing much better among those groups than people expected, she way underperformed what she needed to do. He assembled this incredible victory where the blue wall crumbled. NBC and others called it for him after the second of the three states in the blue wall. Pennsylvania, Wisconsin fell, leading in Michigan. Added up, and it's an incredible comeback. Makes him a transformational figure in American history, one of the pivotal American political figures ever.
Yeah, part of this is Kamala Harris underperformed, I think, in every county relative to Joe Biden 4 years ago. But the other part of this is Trump was appealing to a much broader spectrum of people. He brought in people like Elon Musk. He brought in RFK Jr. He brought in Tulsi Gabbard and really made for a very decisive win across the board.
I think she didn't outperform it by more than 3% anywhere, I think is what.
Oh, I thought it was underperformed in every single
I think she
county.
was unable to outperform by more than, and that was only in a few places, right, Mike?
Yeah, this was geographic, this was demographic, and look at the issues. It turns out that the issue of immigration and inflation, the two I's, were very powerful, border and prices. They're real-world issues. And every day on Squawk, as we looked at the data, we looked at 2/3 to 70% of Americans who said America was on the wrong track. That sure looked insurmountable, and it wasn't showing up in a 50-50 poll. A presidential election, astonishing, like right. Week after week, after month, barely moved. But now we see she had unbelievable headwinds, and Americans were saying they.
I can't wait, Mike, for Ann Seltzer's poll in 4 years. This is the one I'm really looking forward to again. The Iowa. What happened? Do you know? Can you? How do things like that? I guess Wisconsin's, or that was Iowa, but it must be impossible. That's an embarrassment, isn't it? Again. It
was an outlier poll, and this is for your viewers. Axios. No, we always take.
She got famous.
Squawk. You take the long view, and that is, this is one of the earliest things I learned as a political reporter, that any given poll can be wrong. Don't hang your hat on any given poll, but every poll isn't wrong. And we see that again here. Look, former President Trump was ahead again and again. It was in the margin, and so we rightly said that it was a coin flip election. But if you look back, he was slightly ahead in swing state after swing state, and now it looks like he may carry all 7 of them. He's leading in the 3 where the networks have declared him a winner.